So today is going to be a day where we are looking at conditions that are going to be changing, starting first with the cold and then the threat for that winter storm we've been talking about. Again, a winter storm watch remains in effect for tonight and into Friday. And this has not been issued because of heavy snow expected, but because of the wind associated with this one. Another one that could produce those wind gusts of 50 to 60 miles per hour. For some, not everybody's going to get hit by this. Just like last Friday, some places were really bad off, and then other places it was almost like, what blizzard? What are you talking about? So it's going to be a similar situation, but there will be some areas really struggling, and we think it's going to be in some of those same spots right in the heart of the Red River Valley up toward the Devil's Lake Basin. High wind watch for the James River Valley. May not see much for snow, but we're looking at that wind also affecting you. And then, of course, this morning, our wind chill advisory. Our wind chills are quite tough out there. Here's a look at our numbers again. We are into the teens and 20s below in most places. Grand Forks at 20 below right now, so is Bemidji. It's 10 below currently in Fargo. And a look at those wind chills again, we're into 20s and 30s below. So frigid starts, bundle up, make sure you're ready for the cold here for today, and make sure you're ready for the snow later tonight. It's still pretty far off to the northwest of us, at least the heart of this system, but there are some areas in central North Dakota to the west where we've got some clouds, perhaps a few flakes over by the Bismarck area that we'll be watching. But in general, the main part of that system is still far to our west. So here's a look at what we can expect through the day today. We've got some sunshine ahead of us, temperatures that are going to be pretty cold. We're looking at numbers into the sub-zero range almost the entire day, if not the whole day here today. So pretty cold here. And that February sunshine, especially now that we're getting into the second half of the month, starting to feel a little stronger. Maybe you've noticed that when you step outside. So that will be nice, that we'll have some sun, but again, temperatures will remain pretty chilly here. And we're looking at some wind chills that are going to be into the teens to about 20 below. The wind will ease up for a time before this system moves in. Once you start to see that wind start to turn southerly, that's a sign that that system is getting closer. We're starting to get that air being drawn into it out of the south, and then the clouds will move in, and then the potential for some snow. Could hit as early as this evening, around dinner time perhaps, over in the western part of our viewing area. May hold off a little bit as well. Some models are kind of delaying the start, but be prepared in eastern North Dakota for an evening round of snow. And then overnight, this continues to roll through the valley. Until we get into early tomorrow, we'll start to see the main part of the snow move on, but we'll still have some scattered snow showers as we start off the day tomorrow. This is 5 a.m. where I've paused it. You can see we still have wind coming in out of the south on the warm side of this system, or rather leading up to the passage of this front. And then we're going to see that wind turn westerly and eventually northwesterly as the morning goes along, and the winds get stronger and stronger. So we're looking at gusts in the morning hours into the 30 to 40 mile per hour range, early morning I should say, and then heading into the afternoon, they get even stronger from there. Notice our temperatures, a lot milder here to start off the day tomorrow. Just won't feel like it because of the wind. So let's just focus in for Friday morning on the wind and some of these scattered areas of snow that'll be affecting us. Even if we don't have falling snow anymore, we still have all that snow on the ground for that wind to work with. So again, that wind's going to turn northwesterly on the cold side of this. And when that happens, that's when we can expect some of our strongest gusts. This is at 10 a.m. You could see these red and purple arrows moving pretty quickly here, indicating some strong wind gusts. And in fact, we could be getting into that 50 mile per hour range at that point. So later morning, even though the morning commute will probably be windy with some low visibility, it will worsen, it looks like right now, into the midday time frame and into the early afternoon. Just be aware it may happen a little bit sooner than that, but this is the timing it looks like right now. Now, 3 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow, you can see the wind still brisk, still strong, but it does start to weaken as we head into tomorrow night. The snow will be well over and will start to clear out for your Friday night. But conditions are going to be tough, and so be ready for another Friday where your travel plans will be impacted. Now heading into the weekend, still unsettled. We'll have chances for some snow and some wind as well associated with that. And then that Colorado low we've kind of been hinting at for next week that could bring snow to especially the southern viewing area. But so much to go over. We need to focus on the most immediate impacts. And tomorrow could be quite tough. So be ready for low visibility, shutting down travel potentially where you happen to be.
Yeah, we can't predict the future, but make sure the kids bring their homework home, their laptops home, because you just never know what could be called.
Good to be ready.
All right, Lisa, thanks.